with me? Like, bro, like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, man. We gotta stop, man. Jay Hill figure, what's up, my guy? I don't get that, bro. It's enough made in China shit.
What's above was below.
Do you think pyramids were built on the cliffs of mountains like we see on the seafloor? I'm saying this to show you this. Look at the rock structures in the forefront of the Sphinx. These appear to be crafted stones. These stones are also the surface like the Sphinx is sitting on top. Is it possible the Sphinx sits on a stone structure? Check out this building. This is a city on the roof of the building. It is said that this building is 50 stories tall. People built below and above. I came across this building while studying cathedrals, and the cover is interesting. It shows a sphinx on top of a stone structure. I was curious to why it made. This immediately reminded me of this picture right here. The sphinx on a stone structure. You gotta analyze everything. Bring up.
Both I got lucky and turned everything back to normal. Just had to find one of those realities in which we also happen to both die around.
Did you know that you can literally split the United States, China, India, Spain, France, Germany, and the UK all inside of Africa? Probably not, because the map that we're all used to seeing is the Mercator projection, which has a giant flaw of distorting the relative size of land masses due to the Earth's spherical nature.
Hey, you see how shit is connecting, bro? I've never seen this video. This shit came up next. Come on now, that's legendary. Let's get it, bro. We connected, yo. We're definitely connected.
So in reality, Brazil is like the same size as the United States. The United Kingdom can fit inside of Michigan, and Greenland, big ass Greenland, is actually the size of Mexico. You can fit 2 Russias inside of Africa.
Yeah.
But the maps don't make it seem that way, do they? So here's my question for you. Does it matter? Is there a psychological reason why the perception of the size of these countries and continents matters? Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I will meet you there.
In our airspace, we could have collisions, but more importantly, like we see other countries firing on us. Russia, Syria. We know it's not their assets. So the question is, whose are these?
We already know whose they are. Who
It's funny you say this. I recently got tagged in this post where it talks about how pretty much a CERN type of machine is underneath the Hoover Dam. So in 1988, a type of particle detector called a time projection chamber was placed inside the dam as a part of an experiment. The dam is considered the 8th wonder of the world. It says, remember how 8 is the number of time? I don't know anything about that. We're gonna have to find that out later. In a sense, the Hoover Dam literally splits time because it sits between 2 time zones. Not only that, but the first time the dam produced electricity was September 11th, 1935, exactly 66 years before 9/11, which, as you'll see later in the book, may have been a massive ritual meant to manipulate our timeline. In Transformers, the Hoover Dam is used to store alien technology, and in Edge of Tomorrow, a dam is a hiding place of Omega, an alien that traps humanity in a time loop. And as you can see here, it says the Hoover Dam holds the key to the fate of the universe. Here, it explains what a time projection chamber is. In physics, a time projection chamber is a type of particle detector that uses a combination of electric fields and magnetic fields together with a sensitive volume of gas or liquid to perform a 3-dimensional reconstruction of a particle trajectory or interaction. And here's some more information that like physics nerds will understand because I have no idea what this means. And then this is from an article written on October of 2014, Nevada's secret underwater world. When it was built in the 1930s, the Hoover Dam didn't just tame the Colorado River. It also created a massive lake that today hides shipwrecks, train wrecks, and cement tunnels alike. And of course, we can't forget about the 2 fallen angels that were sitting on black cubes at the Hoover Dam. But we're not surprised at all. They died to make the desert bloom is a clear and cut case of alchemy. Demonically sacrifice people to do some action or whatnot, the Black Pubes. Now, don't you find it interesting that the date was September 11th? Now, did you guys know that the first day of the year in the Ethiopian calendar is our September 11th? That's an interesting find. Now, you guys know that I told you that at the Hoover Dam Memorial, there is a marking on the floor showing that Thuban was the North Star for ancient Egyptians at the time of the Great Pyramids. And I showed you guys the map of what's at the Hoover Dam, and here we see the Thuban, which is the North Star of Egypt, Polaris, which is our North Star, and Vega, the North Star of the future. And I said that they wouldn't have added this unless there was a reason, like maybe they got rid of the Egyptians that were already here. Because there are rumors that there was a lost civilization in the Grand Canyon that was Egyptian. I know that the Hoover Dam isn't at the same place as the Grand Canyon. These are the 7 states that are sealed by the Colorado River. There's definitely something going on here. If you guys haven't watched my viral video where I talk about how the world ended in 2020, by the way, buy my merch available on alexers.com. We talk about how the Ethiopian calendar 2012 equals to our 2020. And if this happened on September 11th, and 11 happened on September 11th, then they're definitely doing ritual to keep us stuck in a loop.
So crazy. I'm telling y'all, they always put the truth in our face.
Hey, this is fact though. Always.
Check this out. This is from the movie Evil on Paramount.
Have to have something to say?
Sometimes, and sometimes I ask him a question.
Can you ask him a question now?
Yes. Did you have a question?
Was Jeffrey Epstein a suicide?
Ben.
What?
No.
How was he killed?
With a pillow?
Why was he killed?
Because he could hurt several powerful men.
Which companies are using aborted fetuses?
I believe that shit
in their food.
Yeah.
So this is an article that goes in and talks. It says, so a biotechnology company out of California called Cinemix specializes in the development of food flavorings using aborted embryonic cells for the production of food chemicals. So research by Cinemix into the use of HEK293, aborted human fetal cells as a flavor enhancer, was published in PubMed in 2002 after which several patents were filed by them. Additionally, the company has partnered with numerous major processed food manufacturers, including Kraft, PepsiCo, and Nestle. Now, what's interesting is that this woman in this article, Debbie Vinage of the pro-life group Children of God for Life, makes a really important point here. And she says, what they don't tell the public is that they are using HEK293, human embryonic kidney cells taken from an electively aborted baby to produce those receptors. They could have easily chosen animal, insect, or other morally obtained human cells expressing the G protein